morning to you. It is Sunday, the 1st of January 2023. I want to wish you a very happy new year. Trust that you are enjoying the Christmas season. We are still in the Christmas season, and I pray that the blessings of these days will be abundant upon you. Well, here we are, first day of a brand new year. You know, it really is just another day. In the grand scheme of things, we've labeled it, we've numbered it, we've recorded it, we've transitioned from one year to the next in the blink of an eye. But it's another day. Now, don't misunderstand me. When I say it's just another day, I'm saying that in the context of recognizing that every day is precious. Every day is a gift from God. Every day has to be stewarded. Every day has to be taken care of. And for many, this is the day when New Year resolutions are made. I don't subscribe to that practice, and I'm going to tell you why. To quote a famous comedian who said, "We shouldn't be able to create new resolutions until we've finished the old ones, and that should keep everybody busy throughout 2023. That's a tremendous statement. We actually shouldn't be able to create New Year resolutions until we have taken care of the old ones. It's as if we're tempted to cast this carpet of disguise over unfinished business. And that's what I want to talk about for a few moments today. I want to talk about unfinished business. Well, there's many kinds of business that we're involved in. There's shady business. Oh dear. There's risky business. There's all kinds. But I think the predominant word that I want to use today is unfinished when I use the word business. Unfinished business. There's no shortcut to progress. There's no get out of jail free card. We only fool ourselves if we think that we can simply move on to a new expression of the real us and the real me without completing what has been assigned to us in the beginning. A few months ago, we made a decision in our home to renovate our den. We're just going to get it painted. We're going to put new furniture in it and so on and so forth. We decided at that point that I would build these built-in shelves at one side of the den to house the television and so on and so forth. And so I proceeded to make these shelves. That was months ago. Now those shelves are almost finished, except for one little area that I just can't bring myself to sand and to put the primer on and to put the finish coat of paint on. Everything else is done, but we had I guess I had a problem with this one little area. It's awkward to get at. And you know, here I am. It's unfinished business. Now, the sofa arrived last week. It's sitting in the living room. It will not be put into that den until that unfinished business is taken care of. So as much as it pains me to do it, you know, I don't know why. There's just something that's not allowing me to crawl up into that little space and do it. Actually, nobody will see it anyway, is my defense, but that defense doesn't go very far in the committee meetings that we have in our home. So I am going to have to take care of it. There's no question about it. It's unfinished business, and it's going to destroy the big picture of the complete renovation of our den. There's always things that need to be addressed in life before moving on to the next thing. Relationships that need to be mended. You know, those relationships that need to be mended weren't magically fixed by the striking of Big Ben or the dropping of the ball or the fireworks off the bridge in Sydney, Australia. promises that need to be fulfilled. They were not fulfilled at the striking of Big Ben, the dropping of the ball in New York, Times Square, or the fireworks off the Sydney Harbour Bridge. No amount of New Year resolutions will actually cover up unfinished business. We've had a challenging 2022, a challenging 2021 for that matter. But here's what I want to say to you today. It's not a New Year's resolution because it's something that has been in my heart for a long time. To quote the words of Joshua, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Now, in order to do that effectively, there's some unfinished business. The unfinished business that Joshua was addressing to a people who were, reluctant to seize the land because they were comfortable in worshiping other gods. They were comfortable in not completely honoring Jehovah God. And so Joshua comes before them and he reminds them of the faithfulness of their fathers, but he also reminds them of the disobedience of their journey. And at the end of it, he concludes his speech with these words. Look, it's pretty straightforward for me. It's pretty much determined for me that as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I'm simply presenting truth to you, and you can take it or you can leave it, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And that takes work, that takes effort, that takes discipline, that takes determination, and it also takes dealing with unfinished business. There's unfinished business that we have to take care of in order to effectively serve the Lord. But here's the great news. Unfinished business is always met by God's unfathomable love, captured in the words of this great hymn. Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not, as thou hast been. Thou forever will be. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above, join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love, pardon for sin, and a peace that endureth, thine own dear presence to cheer and to guide, strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow, blessings all mine, and 10,000 beside. So friends, before you move on to a New Year's resolution that probably won't make it out of the month, allow God and his faithfulness to take care of the unfinished business of 2022, or maybe the unfinished business of 2021 or beyond. And then we will be able to fulfill God's perfect will for our lives. A happy and a blessed new year to you all. I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. God bless you.